I want to be real a minute with all the active, reservists, veterans. I don't care what branch of military you were in. This country was founded on the principle of revolution. In fact, the people who founded this country understood that the standing army was the most dangerous bane to liberty, and that I quote. Prior to World War I, the civilians were better armed than the military. It wasn't until the early 1900s where this idea of gun control came along, and we began turning into a global military empire through the military-industrial complex. Then the great equalizer, the Second Amendment, has been gutted. Now the military is vastly superior in firepower to the U.S. citizen. We have the numbers, but force multipliers are the advantage of the military. This is unacceptable. And now our government has become tyrannical. The separation of powers has been completely butchered. Every single liberty and privilege that exists in our nation's history has been tainted in one way or another, transgressed upon, violated, perverted. The Supreme Court has redefined fundamental constitutional principles, and the U.S. government operates on illegal definitions. We have been usurped in every way imaginable. My question for you is, as somebody who has taken an oath, somebody who has sacrificed for this country, when does it become apparent that the foreign threat is not the major problem? The domestic threat is. We have people in our government, for God's sakes, that are colluding with the Chinese, like General Milley, for example. And we have people that are guilty of the highest levels of treason imaginable in our government, and yet they're completely protected, shielded by corrupt judges, corrupt federal law enforcement agencies. Where are you at? Who else are we supposed to turn to besides ourselves? We don't even have a clear answer on if we take care of the matter ourselves, if you will stand between us and them. Which is it? The threats, foreign and domestic. Domestic is here.